So, as we can tell, it's pretty much hot around most of the whole world. Global warming at its finest. Funny how some people are still in denial about that, thinking that's all a myth and shit. Even Donald Trump at the time was like, it's all BS. I mean, he didn't say it like that, but, basically, he was in denial of it. But as you can see, it is getting hotter than it usually is. I mean, there's times in friggin' towards like Christmas, it was actually once in the 60s or 70s here in New York, and that's definitely not normal. Now, me personally, the thing is, it's a big problem, but at the same time, I'm all for it, man. Maybe it's a good sign that this shit have finally come to an end. It's funny when people say we got to make, things electric and shit because all the gas and ozone. But the truth is, there's no way of ever stopping it once and for all. There's always going to be pollution in the air, one way or another. I mean, maybe one day in the future, maybe, but by then, the damage is already done. The damage that we already caused, it's done. It's like, for example, you're smoking. You're smoking a cigarette. Let's say you did it for many years, decades, let's just say. And you'd be like, you know what? I care about my health. I'm going to stop. You already fucked your life up. You already fucked your health. I mean, by you stopping, you're stopping it from getting possibly any worse, but the damage that it already caused is there. And that damage ain't going away. So that's how I look at it with the earth. We're always causing damage to the earth. And then we think if we, like, for example, make electric cars or make this more efficient, we're going to help the earth. But the truth is, there's no way of saving this planet. At least I don't think. And at this point, I hope not, because I'm at this point where I just wish this friggin', but the crazy thing is, how I feel like this life's going to eventually end is the sun one day is going to friggin' literally cook us all. When you put your oven on to 350 or 400, that's basically what the sun's going to do one day. It's going to just go full heat on us. We're going to hit 300 degrees one day, and we're going to be friggin' baked. And that's probably how it's going to end, but yeah, I mean, basically what I'm just trying to say is whatever we put damage, we caused a lot of damage to the world, and we think now if we stop, it's going to stop. The damage is already done. I mean, yeah, we're stopping from getting any worse, but it's already a pretty hell part, as you can tell. I mean, think about right now, how many, as I'm speaking right now, there's trucks on highways, planes, all these things. These all cause bad pollution for the environment. What are you going to do? One day make electric airplanes? By that time, there'll be even more damage to the earth, It's basically how I'm putting that as, Another example, chimneys, a lot of people have fuel or gas. And what do you think? All that smoke going up into the environment, you think that's good for the planet? No. But what are we going to do about it? Make all electric? I mean, the thing is, it's impossible to ever complete that all in one task, you know what I mean? You can start adding more of it, but there's still going to be gas and oil and shit like that. And, there's just, basically what I'm trying to say is this is damage. The world's fucking damaged already. It's like smoking all these years, and then now you finally come to your senses, man, I don't want to get cancer. You're probably already getting you to get cancer now, because all those years doing those cigarettes or whatever, you basically fucked yourself. Or you're an alcoholic, you don't want to fuck your liver. Let's say you probably did fuck your liver already. If I don't drink, maybe you'll heal. No, what you already fucked is fucked. That's basically what I'm trying to put that as. I mean, yeah, if you stop drinking before it gets to that point, yeah, but whatever, long-term damage you cause, that damage is permanent, For example, I scratched this wall. You could paint it again, but, if I drop my glasses, the glass cracks, that's it. Nothing I can do. Got to get a new pair of glasses, or maybe they could put new glasses over it or whatever, but the actual glass ain't going to heal. So, I'm just going into itsy-bitsy pieces here now, but, because believe it or not, there's multiple things here that we have to take action, I heard once about refrigerators. Refrigerators have some kind of chemical that's bad for the planet, so they say. So yeah, you could try to eliminate one problem, but there's multiple other problems, I mean, you're always going to need refrigerant and freon for things like that, for air conditioners and shit like that. I mean, they say these things can cause problems to the earth too. So basically what I'm trying to say is, no matter what you do, there's always going to be something causing a problem to the planet. There's no really 100% way of saving this shit, you know? And at this point, I'm all for it to just end. But if it ends the way I predicted earlier in this video, that ain't a pleasant way, I gotta be honest. I would just want it to be a quick, painless way. A freaking asteroid just comes, before you know it, lights out, you don't know what the fuck happened, boom. But what I feel is probably gonna happen is global warming's gonna get worse and worse and worse to the point where we all just burn and bake in the sun, and then that's where we die. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that's definitely what's gonna happen, but that's just my theory. But, think of it like this. All right, gas cars are no good. Let's make it electric now. We get that, Now, what else? So, refrigerators, for example, what are we going to do about that? That's also a threat to the ozone, to the fucking earth and shit, What are we going to do with refrigerators? No longer use refrigerators, Heating, what are we going to do for heating? Main heating units run on gas and fuel. Me, I have oil, So when there's a boiler, fires up, and that pollution goes in the air. Same thing with a gas boiler. It's fuel, not fuel, it's gas, but it goes, same thing, the smoke. Gas is no different. I mean, it's different than fuel, but what I'm basically saying it's no different. It pollutes the air. So you're solving one problem, but there's many other problems that you got to solve, and how we're going to do that. And by the time we do that, who knows what more damage will already be to the world. So basically how I look at it as, there's nothing you can really do 100% to stop it. And at this point, I'm just hoping it all crashes down, if you know what I mean. Not to be dark or freaking like a sicko or anything, but it's just, this world's so screwed up, and it comes to the point like, I don't care anymore about anything, It's like I just wish it was just lights out once and fucking for all, As dark as I may sound, but it's really the truth, I mean, we want to get rid of gas cars, but what about friggin' planes? What about planes? You can't make that just electric. That's got to run on tons of fuel. So it's like, I don't know. By the time they'll come with a theory of what they could do to planes, there'll be a lot more damage to the world then. Trains. All right, you have electric trains. But you do actually have some trains that run on diesel. Dirt rail or the catenaries aren't always there in some areas. Unless they just add it, then yeah, that could be a problem solved. But these are the things they don't think about. They don't think about the whole picture, you know what I'm saying? They're just focusing on one thing right now. There's multiple things causing problems to the earth. But right now, we're just focusing on one particular thing, and it's like that's the only thing we're, like, at that very moment seeing what's causing the problem to the earth. We're forgetting about the other things. Oh, we'll worry about that some other time. Let's try to do this first, I don't know anymore, man. Humanity just makes me laugh, Like another problem, the nuclear power plants. What do we do about that? By the time we figure out what we can try to do to make a more unique, efficient way to have electricity or whatever, that's already causing more damage to the world. So, truth is, you ain't ever gonna save this planet. And how I look at it as, why even want to save this planet? The quicker this planet ends, the better for us. That's how I look at it as. I mean, the better we get to escape faster. But yeah, crazy. But I think I'm going to call it a night there. Yeah, global warming, man. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it there. Try to stay cool before the sun hits 350 degrees, just like your oven, if that even ever happens. Just a theory that I feel might eventually happen in the long run. But all right, signing off.